Yeah, I happened upon some little video, yeah, Twitter, of by the way, it's Base Boxing Basement. Please subscribe and like, you know what I'm saying? And comment, and share, and donate. Feel that. Anyway, so we got, yeah, so I found upon a video of Pacquiao's son, his eldest son, and Floyd Mayweather's eldest son, hitting the pads or teaching them how to box, you know, shadow boxing, and yeah, it was interesting, man. It was interesting. I mean, I'm a bit sick of all this Sun stuff. Conor Ben Eubank Jr. You know, and Tim Tszyu I don't mind because he's actually pretty good. He's unbeaten world champion, and he's a spiteful hitter. Will he be as good as that? It's hard to say, possibly not. But listen, man, that guy's a genuine world champion, right? You know, all these other sons, I mean, they don't seem to do very much. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. did. But, you know, he got fat, dressed up in women's shoes and clothes, danced around, lost to Anderson Silva, disgraced the family. But, you know, at least he won a world title, albeit he's a weight bully for sure. You know, and there's other good sons. Corey Spinks. Corey. I wonder if he's got a big Corey, a little Corey. Probably a little Corey. We'll have to ask Tyson Fury about that because that's his thing. And there's been a bunch of other ones, but you know, this is specifically a Manny Pacquiao's son, and Mayweather's son, Mayweather, yeah. So you know what, I didn't know much about him, but and we'll have a look. Firstly, you know what they look like, shaping up. I mean, Pacquiao's son is 21, yeah. His name is JImuel Pacquiao, but his real name is Emmanuel Pacquiao Jr. Yeah. Yo, Tyson, yo. My dog is grumbling. Hang on. Yeah, sorry, man. My dog making noise. You know, I had to give him some food, you know, some meat. He likes meat, innit? So let's have a look and see how they shape up, right? First of all, it's Mayweather's son, Koraun Mayweather. Why do these ghetto people? I mean, you know, you should get beyond that. All these made-up names are rubbish. Floyd's a decent name, you know. Roger Mayweather's a decent name, you know. But this Koraun, I mean, what does it even mean? He made it up with his baby mother. Hey, blood, you know, I've got this great name. Yeah, you know. All them Deshaun, Lakeisha, I'm not down with that stuff. Call your kid a real biblical name, yo. Or have a good name. Emmanuel Pacquiao Jr. I always think it's like super narcissistic and egotistical to name your son after you. All the people that I've known who've done that have been utter bellends. Yeah, real full of themselves, real proud of their whack son who carries their name. You know, oh, you carry my name, you're going to have to carry the burden, but it's going to make you better. Ah, man, blood clot. Give him his own name. You know what I'm saying? None of that JImuel and Jamal Charlo. You know, that's just pathetic, man. Oh, you're so clever, ghetto queen. You named your twin sons who look identical, almost the same names, and now absolutely no one is going to know the difference just because you can brag. In the crack house or wherever. Yeah, but anyway, let's have a look at these clowns. Let's see them fight. Well, not clowns. Let's have a look. Who knows? Maybe they're not clowns.
Right here, jab, right here.
Good. Batik.
Ah, well. Yeah. Now, you know, so we'll start with Koraun Mayweather. Man, he looks fruity as anything. He looks fruitier than a fruit stall. You know what I mean? The man, I mean, I don't know. He reminds me of that Will Smith's fruity little son, don't he? He looks like him. He's camp as he is. Yeah. And this guy's 24. I thought he was 15. I'm like, oh, he's only a teenager. You can have some time. He's 24. Right? And look at him, man. He obviously he's terrible. He doesn't know snap. He looks totally disinterested as well. He's incredibly whack. I mean, who knows if it, people say, oh, maybe it's the first time he's done it. Well, in which case, whatever, man. But he's 24. Number one. Number two, why is Mayweather putting this out if the kid has not, has not actually had any kind of boxing kind of experience? By that I mean in the gym. I mean, he must have done, right, with a father like that. But he's still whack. He's got no passion in it. And that kid's like some skinny zeta male. Yeah. And he just wants to try on dresses and run around singing Beyonce in a high-pitched manner. That's what this youth wants to do. He don't want to fight. Look at him, man. Yeah, he's gonna. I mean, they push these things like, oh, well, maybe we'll get Manny Pacquiao's son. Huh? If he's Koraun Mayweather's son, and they're the right age. It's crazy to think how we're getting old, man. That these youths are like 21. Pacquiao's son 21. JImuel. Huh? You know JImuel, right? Do you understand the play on that? Yeah? Like I said, his real name's Emmanuel, Manny Jr. Pacquiao. But JImuel is what? The mother's called Jinky. Pacquiao's got a tattoo of that. Jinky, right? And Pacquiao's name is Emmanuel. So they've joined it up and gone JImuel. Oh, people that do that are so cringe, man. Like, oh, we're so clever. Look, it's both our names together. I mean, it's cringe, man. It's cringe. I know someone who did that. And he thought he said there was a stupid look of it. Look, it's both me and my wife's name together. I'm just sitting there going, with my friend at the time. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, that's really great. You're really clever, but it's cringe as well. But anyway, yeah. So Pacquiao's son, he's got a thudding jab. I give him that. Yeah, I give him that. He's got a thudding jab. The right hand is not that great. Like, he lifts his foot up too high and. He doesn't push it all the way like through the target. He stops it. Bing, bing. If you want to knock a man out, you got to go through the target. You know what I'm saying? He's had 2 amateur fights. He's got potential. I don't know what level. I mean, something. Probably not at a big level. He's 21. You know what I mean? And he's still a novice. He's had 2 amateur fights. I think he won both. He had one in Vegas or something. And obviously, I mean, it's quite clear at this stage, or certainly, not that it'll ever happen, right? But Pac-Man's son would absolutely wax Koraun Mayweather. I'd like to watch it just for fun. And maybe they can fight in their prime, yeah? Unlike what their dads did when Mayweather was scared of Pacquiao. He didn't want to be rice drilled by Pacquiao. You remember that? He was making all them racial jokes, which I don't care about, obviously. I mean, people should say what they want about he was going to cook him up some noodles and rice or something. But, yeah, whatever, man. I mean, I remember that fight. It was too late. Yeah. And everyone's going, money, May and Pac. Oh, it's been made. I was like, it's going to be boring. And Mayweather's going to win on points. I watched 4 rounds of it on a stream and went to bed. I was like, I don't know what's this rubbish. You know what I'm saying? I know what's going to happen. Yeah, and normies are convinced. Any hype, normies can just be brainwashed. Oh, you got to watch this. It's going to be the biggest fight in ages. Actually, I've never heard of either of them. But you know what? My rubbish newspaper tells me these guys are the best ever. So yeah, I don't know who I'm going to support. The TBE Money Mayweather, probably because I'm a bit flashy like him. Or the other one's like, I want to support Manny because he's such a good person, a good Christian, yeah, and such a good a secret society member. Yeah, they don't say that, of course, do they? Anyway. So, Mayweather was just too cowardly to fight Pacquiao in his prime. But, I'd like to see the sons. I'd like to see Floyd Mayweather's face as his son got ironed out and around. His fruity little son, his camp little son, his lavender son, yeah, with sugar in his tank. Yeah, very good at interior design. Good with colours. You know what I'm saying? Lavender. Yeah, see him get ironed out in the first round by JImuel, Pac-Man. That would be funny. It's not going to happen. This other Koraun is never going to box. He might become some drag queen or something. Because Mayweather, obviously he signed up at Illuminati, so he will have to pay a price. All the people that sign up have to pay a price. And that means transforming their daughter or son, right? Better one of them, maybe losing one of them, right? Seriously. This happens a lot, innit? You met Tyson, all these other peoples, Sylvester Stallone. You get me? Huh? You know, and go through humiliation rituals, and one of them would be, for Mayweather, would be his son Koraun coming out as RuPaul. As RuPaul, and probably get together with Will Smith. You remember Will Smith kissed his son on the lips really kind of aggressively. It's just very bizarre. These people are freaks, disgusting animals. But you know what? You know, you've got your money now, Mayweather. Now you got to pay. Yeah, watch what happens. It'll be interesting to see what happens. These guys are never going to fight. I mean, yeah, I'd like to see it. Maybe they can get Koraun can wear a dress in pink, and get ironed out by Manny Pacquiao. But Pacquiao would also have to pay a price at some stage. You know, him and his family. I'm going to pay because that's what we do. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we'll take the red pill blood and check it out. See how those that join the society and make a lot of money, and they'll get their things, will have to eventually pay the price. They may not even know what they're signing up to originally. Look at Kelly Frank Maloney. Look at him, man. He was never into that. He released a rubbish book saying, I used to go to these clubs and dress up. No, you didn't. Stop lying. You never did. I met the man a few times. It's normal. Yeah? But he's got to say that because he had to transform. That's the price he had to pay for having Lennox clothes and getting millions. So what you know about that, homeboy? All right? Anyway, there you go, man. It'll be fun, son. As I said, Koraun, zesty Koraun, would at this stage get absolutely flattened by Pacquiao's son. I mean, I would be ashamed if I was Mayweather. He comes from a boxing family, and he's putting these pictures out of his son. Maybe that's part of the humiliation. Firstly, I'll put pictures of him looking free and not being able to fight. And then, the man's going to be on the RuPaul show. Anyway, peace in the Middle East, guys. Stay away from the secret societies, right? Yeah? Peace.